Hi, I'm Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you a way to make a real tasty snack or high protein addition to your tasty food menus. It's fried chicken blood. Now, first of all, check the label, see how it was prepared. In the event that it has some kind of unwanted religious thing put on it and you want to remove it, just do what I do. Light a candle, and whatever it is, reverse it, say it real fast, like this. And I'm not doing this so that you can hear it, I'm just giving you a technique. Rock-a-hoo howlin', rock-a-hoo howlin', rock-a-hoo howlin', rock-a-hoo howlin', rock-a-hoo howlin'. Just say it like that. It doesn't matter that it's clearly audible, it's just the intention. Then, once you've done that, turn the fire on underneath the oil. This time you're not doing a deep fry, you're doing more of a saute. I poured off most of the oil from the deep frying that I did the other night. I strained the oil, and you hear it sizzling. You see it. I'm adjusting the fire. And speaking of fire, I'm getting this out of the way. Now I'm taking this chicken blood, just pouring it in quickly, and the temperature's going to cool. I'm going to take that time to do this, and then I'm going to get my face away, because once this starts spattering, you don't want your face anywhere near it. Any kind of blood you fry up, oh, it tastes so good. You don't need too much salt, just a tiny little bit of pepper. Once you have it fried up, you can add it to salads. Like in a Thai restaurant, they have this thing where they call curdled pork blood soup. Oh my goodness, it is diamond to heaven good. You could treat this kind of like when you're frying an egg. You whip up your hard-boiled egg mixture, and then you put it in a well-oiled pan. And sometimes you take the uncooked eggs and you move that to the center so that it really cooks. So I like my eggs very well done. And when you're cooking any kind of pork blood or chicken blood or beef blood, any kind of blood at all, you always want to do it well done. Don't let it burn though. It's going to be thin, almost like crepe pancakes. And that's why you got to keep it moving around. And also, you don't want to use metal on metal, but you don't want to use something that's going to melt either. But you want to keep it moving so it doesn't stick to the bottom of your skillet or frying pan. Or wok is what I'm using. Wok to allow you to get deeper with the oil. But sometimes some people think that it's actually better to use a skillet or a flat bottom pan if you're frying a bunch of blood, because you want it thin enough so that you can actually fry it up and it not take too long. I guess if it's too thin and it's too spread out, there's a chance it can burn on the bottom. You don't want it to burn. But if you keep on moving it like I'm doing, and you make sure that it's all solidified, you want it to get as solid as possible, but it's still going to move like jelly. And you're going to want, it's going to feel like eggs. It really is. Let's see if there's anything more. Now, sometimes I can get away with taking a tiny little bit of water and putting that in here. But when I say tiny, I mean a very small amount. You don't want that flash up. But what I just did is I added a little bit more blood to this. But that also means I have to right away put this in the trash because, you know, we don't want the germs. Ooh, good. That's freshly poured in there, so the timing is going to start from now. Alright. This goes in the trash. Now, since I have, okay, I'm taking that so that this doesn't melt. Washing my hands right away. With raw meat, you never mess around. I wish you could smell this. Now, some people fry up a little onions first before they do this, but if you do that, make sure you don't let the onions burn. Well, turn it over like you would eggs. It feels very much like scrambled eggs when you're thin, not when you're fluffy. This also, if you tend to get anemia, if you eat more blood, you get the benefits of iron. So, and this would be good on ramen noodles. Just break it up so it's all shredded. And that and ramen noodles, maybe with some broccoli or some asparagus, I think would be just wonderful. And this is about more than a quarter cup, about a third of a cup of chicken blood. And just be patient enough to let it cook thoroughly. And like you saw me do, if you find a little bit more blood than you realized that you had, and you added some later on in the frying process, make sure to allow time for all of that blood to solidify and cook also. When you think it's safe and it's cooked, turn it off. The great thing about this, once you fry up the blood, you can, when it cools off, you can actually put it in a Ziploc bag and you can put it in the freezer. And then you will have concentrated, protein-rich flavoring for soups, for pastas, for rice dishes. I think it's really delightful. Next time you're looking for a way to use extra blood that you have in your chicken or your turkey, or actually any animal at all, try this, fry it up. I wish you could smell it. I wish you could taste it. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to it and it'll be wonderful. Okay, I will talk to you with another video tomorrow. Bye.